for extreme volleyball professionals. Intense action brings great satisfaction. Every weekend, these athletes crisscross the land in search of heated sand. Their quest is to energize the shore. This is the EVP Tour, brought to you by the Beach Sports Network.
It's a picture-perfect day as the EVP Tour travels Southwest Florida. We're in the mecca of tennis, golf, and beach volleyball. We're in Naples. I'm EVP Tour Commissioner Ross Balling.
And I'm Melissa Kwiatkowski. This is the second televised event of the 2009 EVP Tour season, and it promises to be a good one. Some of the best athletes from around the world have come here today to train and compete in the 2009 EVP Naples Beach Bash.
In today's show, we're going to take a look at the competition and then also tour the Naples region. Since we're traveling to Naples, Florida, the players are coming from all over the country. We are doing a new travel segment that's going to be talking about how the athletes can save money and still be on the EVP Tour.
We'll get started with highlights from the women's competition as teams flown in to challenge Tara Cook and Kim Whitney, the local favorites. All of the athletes here are trying to make their mark in Naples, Florida.
The rookie team of Shaquila Castile-Jones and Jennifer Orlowski made the trip from Chicago to Naples with high hopes for a big win.
This is our first tour. We're rookies representing the Midwest here in Naples.
We traveled from Chicago this morning, getting ready for the event. All excited.
Very excited. It's beautiful out here in Naples. We're excited to compete again. Our first event was about 2 weeks ago, so now we're going to represent for the Midwest and hopefully come out with a victory.
Shaq and Jennifer fought hard throughout the day, but were worn down by their opponents and ended up 9th on the day. Look for them to continue to improve as the season continues. The number 1 seeds Tara Cook and Kim Whitney struggled a bit in their opening match against Brooke Sweat and Holly Youngquist, the sisters from Naples.
It's hot out there. We got one more game, then we can rest for a while.
Cook and Whitney pulled it out in the 3rd game.
We just played Brooke and her sister Holly, and we won in 3. And the first game we played pretty well, pretty consistently, and then they definitely picked up their game the second game.
Serving a lot better.
They served real tough and
passing a lot worse.
And we had to make a few adjustments. The wind picked up a little bit. We have a little bit of a difference with the incline in the court, so we had to make a little bit of adjustments with that. So we lost the second game, went into the 3rd game.
Really battled that game.
It just went back and forth the whole time. Both sides were serving tough and playing hard, going for everything. So we ended up with the win.
Thank goodness. It would have been a long day if not. But they played outstanding. Holly's 19 and Brooke's like 22. They have such a bright future ahead of them. They just played great volleyball, and we were lucky enough to squeak it out at the end. We stuck together and just said be patient, and it worked out. Thank goodness.
For the good.
As expected, Tara and Kim played well throughout the day. Bands of bad weather moved through Naples during the afternoon, forcing the matches to be shortened from best-of-3 games to 21 to a single game played to 25. This forced the teams to up their play as the finals approached.
All right, I'm here with Tara and Kim. They are playing all day today. Can you guys bring us up to date what you guys are doing?
Sure.
We are waiting. We made it to the crossover. We played 1 game to 25 in between the rainstorms. We played much better than we had earlier in the day, so it was good to play good volleyball again. So hopefully that's with us the rest of the day.
We definitely stepped our game up the next match, so that was an improvement for us. We had a little bit of a letdown in our first match, but we were able to kind of recover from that and play a level higher. And that's what we want to keep doing all the way to the end of the tournament. So,
okay. Right. Well, we look forward to seeing them out there again.
We'll bring you the highlights of the women's finals a little later in the show. When the Beach Sports Network's coverage of the EVP Tour continues, we'll take a look back at the action from Gulf Shores and learn how our athletes travel on a budget. Stay tuned.
We remembered how to play volleyball. Can we say that?
I want you in this.
Welcome to the Beach Sports Network. We have beach tennis and beach volleyball and jet skiing. So we hope you can bring your sport to the Beach Sports Network.
So don't miss this opportunity and visit our website today.
There's a part of Florida still offering the path less traveled, where princesses fly over golden beaches, and where what makes a great Florida vacation hasn't been forgotten. And that's what makes it Florida's last paradise. Naples, Marco Island, the Everglades. Now paradise is priced perfectly. Find summer's best hotel deals and VIP vacation savings at myfloridasavings.com.
With the upswing of the economy, we want to bring the EVP Tour to your beach and your community. So stop by evptour.com for more information.
This is the EVP Tour. The EVP Tour is brought to you by Naples, Marco Island, and the Everglades, Brine Volleyball, Lucky Dog Volleyball, and of course the Beach Sports Network.
You know you never go. I try to keep it slow. Oh no, you know you never go. I just try to keep it slow. Oh yeah.
The first televised event of the season took place in Gulf Shores, Alabama. This was the second time the tour staged competitions there, and as expected, extreme volleyball professionals rose to the occasion. In today's Extreme Summary, we flash back to the winning performances on the Gulf of Mexico. In Gulf Shores, Laura Lee Smith and Catherine Babcock faced off against Melissa Moore and Jessica Scour from Jacksonville, Florida. Laura Lee and Catherine ultimately defeated their strong opponents. The men's final featured Rance Jones and Chris Keene of Fort Lauderdale against Danny Cook and Brian Gibson from Clearwater. In the end, Team Fort Lauderdale wore down their adversaries to take the title.
In my metropolis, try if you like, but there ain't no time to this. I insist. Never need to resist to persist. You guarantee to miss, so don't be pissed.
Here in Naples, the EVP players and staff gathered at Buzz's Lighthouse for this week's pre-party. We had a chance to talk to a few of our pro athletes to ask them about their travels to Naples and how they prepare themselves to play in South Florida.
Anybody?
To me, the fun is just come out and meet the locals, and you meet people that are traveling and coming in, and then you get to talk to them, and just get to know them, and it's just fun, and they want to get involved and know more about the sport, so you get introduced to the sport and tell them a lot more about the history and why you're playing and how much fun you have just enjoying the game and playing. So, pretty much it.
Don't take it that serious. It's not that serious. Just have fun.
My best advice is to play with someone that's better than you. And you'll always do well when you play with someone better than you are.
Just learning the textures of the sand. I mean, like in Chicago, it's more grainy, and like here in Gulf Shores, Alabama, too, at one of the earlier events, it's kind of like a powder. It's a little bit softer. Just learning things like that, especially me and Shaq being new on tour, being rookies and stuff. Just the whole experience in general, and just the whole like learning the whole like sand environment. It's a great learning experience.
And in Chicago, you have to warm up probably for an hour just to get warm, but you're freezing and shivering. So in here, you can go out and warm up for like 5 minutes, but you're already hot and sweaty and your body's ready for it. I'm just kidding. But the key is you want to basically keep you hydrated even while you're playing. Some people won't drink till after, or maybe a little bit, but you got to keep drinking almost every 2 points out here because it is so hot, especially earlier in the season. We're still used to cold weather.
Welcome to the Lighthouse. We're here for our welcome party. This is the EVP Tour Naples Open. We got some players from Brazil and we introduce them.
Fala aí, galera, estamos aqui em Naples, Estados Unidos. Viemos lá do Rio, vamos chacoalhar todas as gringas aqui e ganhar todo mundo amanhã.
Isso aí, galera, estamos aí junto aí em Naples, aqui nos Estados Unidos. Vamos arrebentar aí esse campeonato aqui em Naples, show de bola, só mulher bonita, loiras. Estamos aí, vamos embora.
Any words to the people out there maybe trying to become part of the tour or interested in the tour? Any words for them, advice or anything?
Just for beach volleyball in general, I think a good piece of advice that I wish I would have gotten is to never wear plastic bikini fasteners. My very first beach tournament, I had a plastic clip and it snapped. So make sure it's metal or make sure it's tie when you buy a bikini to play in the first tournament ever.
Guys, we were wondering if you met anyone along the way, any interesting people today or throughout the tour?
Well, I did meet a few interesting people today because of an incident that happened. I was trying to pepper a little bit and I didn't take my ring, and I lost my ring today in the sand, and I had like 6 or 7 people trying to find it, and I was kind of wondering what I was going to tell my wife, but eventually I found it, so I'm actually feeling a lot better. It's right here, so I'm good.
Hold on to that.
I will.
Anybody?
There's just always great people that you meet wherever we go on the tour, and it's just a lot of fun because you get all the different personalities from the different coasts and different towns, and Naples is one of the best, so it's always great coming here.
Good.
So, but just play often and have fun because it's very enjoyable. When you have fun, you're loose, and when you're loose, you play a lot better. The key is to get good instruction, that way you know what to do right off the bat and you get the right technique, and that way you don't have to fix it, because if you have to fix it, it takes a little bit longer.
Good instruction is very important. We both teach, so come see us. We coach all the time.
Okay, I'm here with Mark and Omar today. Guys, how do you budget to come out to these events such as Naples or all the other ones on tour?
To me, it's just a part of the expenses. Volleyball is my sport and my passion, so it's a part of my overall expenses, and I just save for it over the winter.
We look at it as a vacation time for us too, so a lot of times we'll budget that as our vacation time, come out here. Helps that I have a sponsorship too through my work, so kind of helps pay for a little bit of our expenses.
When we come back, we'll take you for a tour of Naples and bring you the action from the men's courts. The EVP Tour on the Beach Sports Network will be right back.
There's still a side of Florida where cares melt in the sun, with chances to put life more in focus, and where the demands of life seem just a little further away. And that's why they call it Florida's last paradise. Naples, Marco Island, the Everglades. Now, paradise is priced perfectly. Find summer's best hotel deals and VIP vacation savings at myfloridasavings.com.
Here at Bryan, we're really excited to be a part of the EVP Tour this year. We introduced a brand new outdoor ball into the market. We use the highest grade composite leather materials for the cover, and we actually introduced a brand new bladder into the market. It's never been used in a volleyball before. It's a natural rubber bladder, and it has a really soft touch, so especially on those hard-driven balls, it doesn't make any sting on your arms. So the players out here are really enjoying it so far.
Don't hit the beach this summer without your very own Bodacious Beach Blanket. Visit BodaciousBeachBlanket.com for more information and to order. The EVP Tour is brought to you by Naples, Marco Island, and the Everglades. Brine Volleyball, Lucky Dog Volleyball, and of course the Beach Sports Network. Naples, Florida is located on the beautiful shores of the Gulf of Mexico and is within easy driving distance of the airport in Fort Myers and less than 3 hours from Miami. Naples is well known as a sporting paradise. You can play tennis on the clay courts at the Arthur Allen Tennis Center in Old Naples, or you can hit the links with your friends at the Tiburon Golf Course found at the Ritz-Carlton Golf Resort. Or just swim and relax with your family in the Ritz-Carlton's pool. If you want to stay on the water, there's no better place than with our host at the Vanderbilt Beach Resort, where you'll be just steps away from the Gulf and world-class dining at the Turtle Club Restaurant.
Last year we had the EVP Tour out here at the Vanderbilt Beach Resort and the Turtle Club Restaurant for the first time. It was a great event. All the locals really enjoyed it. Our hotel guests thought it was fabulous. And I think the best thing about it is we've got a real intimate atmosphere here. It's a real old Florida scene. Very casual, very relaxed.
Hi, I'm Melissa. We've had a great day touring the area today, and now we're about to take a look at the zoo.
For a wild time, check out the Naples Zoo, where you can cruise with the monkeys and lemurs, or watch Gator John hand feed some of the zoo's 17 alligators.
Hey, we're here at Naples Zoo. I'm here with Gator John, and we are about to feed the gators. Can you tell us what you have in the bucket here?
Well, first of all, what's this weed stuff? You volunteering to go in there with me? No, inside the bucket here, this is today it's just going to be good old raw beef. We feed them anything from beef, chicken, fish, pork, innards, stuff like that.
We've had a great time here with all the animals at the zoo. Now let's get back to the beach.
We now focus on the men's competition. Everybody wants to win, but only one team will be crowned the champions.
The 2008 Player of the Year, Mike Dauernheim, and his partner Wayne Scott made the trip from Chicago to Naples and were expected to put on quite a show for the fans. Melissa caught up with the duo after their first match.
Well, we had a tough first round match. We went 3 games, really battled through, won a close first game, and then got beat pretty bad in the second, and then came back really strong in the third game. So I think if we continue to play like we did in the third game, just staying aggressive and really taking care of our side, I think we'll be okay in this match. But they're only going to get tougher.
Yeah, I thought the key to the victory in the first match was being aggressive, as Mike said. We really had some tough jump serves, and we got some digs and blocks, and then had transition. And we weren't down in the third game like we were in the first 2, so getting out to a good start really helps.
The windy conditions and stormy weather took their toll on the guys, and they finished 5th on the day. There was hard hitting up and down the beach as our pro men's teams battled the wind, rain, and the other competitors as they fought their way to the finals. Before the semis began, the fans in Naples got a chance to check out some of the action from the Beach Tennis Exhibition, an exciting addition coming soon to the Beach Sports Network. The big surprise on the men's courts came at the finals, as our friends Fabio and Ronnie from Brazil prepared to face off against Roger Corbett and Tyler Lesneski from Fort Lauderdale.
All right, guys, we're here with Fabio and Ronnie. They've won all day long today. They just won in the semifinals, and they have a little something to tell you.
Conseguimos chegar aí na semifinal, um pouco cansado, né? Vários jogos em um dia, torneio em um dia só, choveu, deu uma parada aí, mas é isso aí, somos atletas, estamos dispostos a lidar com isso, senão a gente tá lá no escritório, mano.
É isso aí, é Rio de Janeiro na final em Naples. Brasil, vambora, number 1.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm here with Roger and Tyler. They just won in the semifinals. Guys, can you tell us a little bit about what happened?
We got up on them early. Roger got a couple blocks. We just did a good job sighting out, and the game was kind of over at that point, so we kept sighting out.
Great passing and by my partner, setting, and then putting the ball away.
All right, and we're about to see them in the finals just in a little bit.
When our coverage of the EVP Tour continues, we'll bring you the highlights of the men's and women's finals from Naples. The Beach Sports Network will be right back.
There's a place in Florida where you can get knee-deep in adventure, where a night to remember is always on the menu, and where a Florida vacation just offers more Florida. And that's why it is Florida's last paradise, Naples, Marco Island, the Everglades. Now Paradise is priced perfectly. Find summer's best hotel deals and VIP vacation savings at myfloridasavings.com.
The broadcast you are watching is a product of Final Cut Productions. Have you ever considered how to make your company or product more well-known? Well, here at Final Cut Productions, we can make that a reality with a high-impact, groundbreaking commercial. Whether you need local or national coverage. Better yet, have you ever had an idea for your own TV show? Or would you like to have your event produced like the broadcast you are watching right now? Then contact Final Cut Productions today and become well-known. The EVP Tour is brought to you by Naples, Marco Island, and the Everglades, Brine Volleyball, Lucky Dog Volleyball, and of course the Beach Sports Network. As the day came to an end and the sun began to set, the Battle of Clearwater began as Tara Cook and Kim Whitney took to the court to face off against Shara Harris and Megan Wallen.
It starts in my heart, then it moves to my mind. A thought that you brought, cause I put it in rhymes. How many times have I faced the wrath? See the blood that is spilled, now I'm walking a path. I'm gonna get mine and I'll take it to the next level, and the devil deserves what it gets. A soul that is shallow will follow counterfeits. Knock on wood at the Apollo, we're dropping.
The weather and time gave each team just one game to decide who would walk away victorious. In the end, the favorites of Cook and Whitney pulled off the win.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with Tara and Kim. They just won in the finals. Ladies, tell us how it feels.
Well, good. It was great. We had to come out of, I don't know what the score was, 21-16 I think. We had to come back a lot. Kind of focus on one point at a time, play together, and just, work through a few things and serve consistent. I missed a few serves in the beginning and they were picking on me a little bit, so I had to pick up my game a little bit. It was great. Then we just had to fight for every point and we ended up doing it. They're a really good team and we've never played them together, so we weren't sure what was coming at us. And when you have a great defender like Shara and a huge blocker like Megan, it's like a different, we hadn't seen that all day, so I was setting Kim too tight. It was like, here you go, Megan, and we kind of got a lot better. Serving a lot of adjustments, and gosh, there was a lot of pressure though. Winning last year and not having lost yet, I'm really glad that we don't have to deal with the aftermath.
Right, well, congratulations on your second win here in Naples.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing you in the rest of the
Thank you. Naples rocks.
The men's court gave us a battle of North America versus South America as the teams from Brazil and Fort Lauderdale went to work. As the sand settled on the court, it would be Fabio and Ronnie who got the win and the last word with Melissa.
Okay, we are back. We finished the finals. Team Brazil took it. Close game. Nice job, guys. How do you feel?
Alô, galera. Pô, um bom jogo aí, a galera do Brasil. Viemos aqui representamos, hein? Deixamos cair não. Rio de Janeiro, Brasil!
Quero agradecer a galera de Naples, Rio de Janeiro. Estamos aqui na cabeça de Naples. Show de bola o torneio, nota 10. E ano que vem vamos estar aqui de novo representando o Rio. Valeu!
Well, I think they feel pretty great winning here in Naples.
This brings another memorable day in Naples, Florida to a close, but the action is just getting started. So check out evptour.com, that's evptour.com for event results and to check out all our players' competition.
The EVP Tour continues to travel across America as we bring you our next show from Racine, Wisconsin. As always, we welcome you to travel with us on tour. From our family to yours, I'm Melissa Kwiatkowski.
I'm Ross Balling. Have a great day at the beach.
I'm all EVP'd out, so gotta be.
Names, go for it.
My name is Mike Steger. M-I-K-E.
That was funny.
Okay.
Start all over, ready?
Do it all over again.
Take two.
That's a pretty good take.
All right, awesome. We'll see you at the
Thank
beach.
you.
See you at the beach.
All right, sounds good.